Oh.
It's my weekend now.
You can
Huh?
take a picture
I
of
get
your
3 days off,
Instagram. I meant
so
your
I have a
Yeah, I
Facebook.
know.
pretty good
I'm
weekend.
waiting
So
for him to go
That's
live.
what's up.
He's in my
like
ear.
10 hours,
Oh
4 hours,
no,
four
for the
four
no
days
for
a week,
the.
10 hours.
They were taking pictures
Oh
of your
yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
Okay,
It seemed like it didn't
Metamax is
work. Oh,
jumping.
he's working.
Let's go.
Awesome, awesome,
It's a
awesome.
pretty cool world.
Welcome, welcome. Another Thursday,
You doing
People
that?
been
You
making
World
it seem nice
Creator
to
Day,
live.
and we are
Yes,
so
for
excited
real,
to
for
have
real.
all
Yes.
that and then some. But even more excited tonight, we have a host, and our host is no other than the Stews, Danica City. Welcome, Danica.
Thank you for having me, man. Shout out to
This
all that NIMSum and all these beautiful people in the room.
All right, where
Hey,
you
hey.
awesome, man. We're gonna have a great night. We're gonna talk about everyone's favorite creators, and just leading up to World Creator, and of course, talking about this beautiful art here. If you haven't seen it, come on down. Pieces of Me by DimSum. I'll hand it over to Danica, and throughout the night, I'll be back.
All right, man. We're here live and direct. I want you guys to just take a look around the room, see all of this beauty that Dim Sum has created. We want to make sure that we give her all her love and her flowers for this beautiful creation tonight. And I want to see if
Thank
anybody
you.
wants to come up, man, and let's talk about some of your favorite creators. Let's get this thing started off.
I volunteer to go first.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Look,
We knew
we
that was
got
coming.
the Wayne's World.
Ooh, Wayne's World's here.
Wayne, first before you start,
Mhm.
before I ask you any questions, tell us about the special highlight you just got from Meta and how that went. Tell us how it was for you. Can we
I,
get this man a microphone? Hold on. Can we get this man a microphone?
this
MF
one,
Son
right
just ran off
here.
with the
This
mic.
one ain't working.
Okay.
I can't grab it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know
there you go.
what?
There you go.
Okay, there we
There
go.
you
There
go.
we
There you
go.
go. I got.
All right. Okay, I got two mics. Then.
Okay.
I'll grab it.
So honestly, it was a lot. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. If you know me, you know I'm very extroverted. I'm very out there, but I'm also shy, and I don't like to make things about me. I like to make it about the people around me. So it was a lot, but I was glad I got to do it. I was glad I got to advocate for the community and be a voice for us. Because I feel like a lot of
Mm,
times, our vision and our missions get kind of lost in all of it, but we were definitely advocating for y'all. I got to interview a lot of amazing creators. I got to meet some of y'all in person, and that was, I think, out of all of it, I could get MetaConnect back, but to get to meet so many creators in here and to get to hear their stories and to get to know them was just, it was mind blowing. It really was. Um, so my favorite creators, a lot of them in this room, a lot of them on my team. Um, I I'm blessed.
hmm
I'm blessed to have
I know
just
that's right.
so many amazing and talented people around me 24/7. Like, um, dedicated to a mission that started. I'm when I was like, I don't know, use didn't know what building was, didn't know what a snap tool was, didn't know what a script was, and I, life, the universe is just putting me in line with some amazing people. Um, and those amazing people are my favorite. All that then some. This beautiful installation is amazing, and just a tribute to
Yes.
who she is as a person. And I'll tell you, I have a relationship with everybody on my team. Me and all that then some have had nights where we sat together and cried. Um, Gemini and Mo, where's Mo? Sent me flowers
Yeah,
when my
yeah.
mom died.
Give
Wow.
me that.
Joker, me and Joker have had
I didn't
times
remember
where
that.
we sat on the phone and talked about some serious life stuff and got it together. Um, Savage, I'm meeting him and he's joining the family too, and it's just been it's amazing just to be around so many amazing creators. Them some, I don't know if I can curse. You did this shit. It's lit. We love it. Y'all make sure y'all give her all her flowers, because I mean she definitely deserves them.
Thank you.
Um,
Hello.
Yes, he does. We
I
brand in the building.
what ski wee? When I tell you like she always say what I do for her, but she doesn't know what she does for me. Um, when that's a backbone right there. That's a backbone. That's
I
somebody who's
love
gonna
you,
be up to 3 o'clock
Wayne.
in the morning, crying with me because we can't get the script to work for Metacello to get the sound.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, but it's amazing to be surrounded by so many amazing people. Nova Star right there. What? Let's see who else. I think that's everybody, but just so many amazing people. It really is. It's a blessing, and I appreciate all of y'all, and thank y'all for coming out. Okay.
That's awesome, man. He should have been the host. Look at this guy, man. Get the host for Meta.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Thank you so much, Wayne, man. We appreciate everything you do here. And again, December 9th, celebrating all of these great creators here in Horizon
Beautiful
Worlds.
words.
And if you haven't yet, come on down to Pieces of Me. Buy all that and then some. You will truly be amazed at the beautiful art that she has to share with everyone. So please come on down, check it out, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. Of course, 24 hours. We're here at in Horizon Worlds. Anybody else who wants to share any of their favorite
All the
I
time.
will.
Horizon World creators or scripters here? Hey, what's up, son of a joker?
What's up? What's up?
Oh Jesus.
Come
How
on
y'all
over here.
doing?
We're
Well,
good right here. Stand right over here.
Oh God.
okay. Well, sorry.
Alright.
I gotta thank a lot of the creators here, a lot of the great minds, the great people, the people I met in this journey. Within my 3 years here in Meta. One of them was one of the first people to actually like take time out of his day, and he's standing right here, Danica. He was one of the
Right?
first people to legit teach me how to build, like using the array tool, the snap tool, and he ain't here, but Country for Life, another great
Word,
creator who
country, yes, country for life. Shout out.
he was another creator that took his time out of his day to teach me how to build, and I got to work with him very closely and get to know him and his amazing girlfriend, Color Queen, who's now becoming a builder as well, and getting to work with Wayne's World and Nova, Nova Star, like two of the most humble slash best people. I like what Wayne said. I could call him at 3 a.m. and he would look at me and be like, "Why you calling me?"
Right.
And he will call you at 3 a.m.
No, because
Or 6
I
a.m.
drunk called them once, so that was a funny night.
Or 7
I think
a.m.
you've done that a couple of times because you've definitely
Or
done that to
PM.
me, Joe.
Oh, I did. Shit, my bad, son.
It's all good.
But another thing, like spending time with the, as I call him. Am I allowed to cuss on the show?
No, yes, you are. You are. Okay.
Okay, the motherfucking son. Like he's the son in everybody's day. Like the amazing person to the kindness that he shows to everybody.
It's the 3.
And
Man.
the burden of proof. The military
Hey.
guy behind the scenes and the one that loves to create for the military. Because my older brother, he's United States Air Force. So to see the worlds that he do here for the military, it makes my heart feel a lot better. And you know, something that I look forward to seeing from him is to see the beautiful worlds and the things that he does for people. And like there's so many builders I can name. There's so many scripters I can name, like Golden Hands, Golden Rays. They're
Yes, sir.
they've
Shout
been
out.
there as well as great creators. So, I'm gonna pass the mic to whoever wants to come up here and say a lot of love. Oh, here you go, Miss Melanie. Come up here, darling. And I hope you have a beautiful day.
Hey, what's going on, Lady Love?
Thanks, Joker. Appreciate you, man.
Listen, we got Melanie Pop in the building. This lady right here, if you don't know, Horizon Awards are happening at the end of this month, October 20th, right? October 20th. It is going to be
29th.
amazing. 29th. I'm sorry, the 29th. It's going to be an amazing show. It's also going to be here on T-Bot. But, she does just an amazing thing, amazing builders and everything else. We'd love to know, like, what's your favorite scripters and builders here on Horizon?
It's so hard to say because everybody's my favorite builder, everybody's my favorite scripter. I worked with a lot of people on this platform. It's crazy, like
Yes.
a lot of people. So But currently right
It's
now I'm
amazing
working with
all the
all that
stuff
and
you
then
see in this
some with
one little
my
headset. You
award
know what
show.
I'm
She's been
saying?
doing
Hey,
the stage
Technology, right?
sets. She's been doing an amazing
You right,
job.
man.
She made my award show like more entertaining with more, it's more alive now when she's ever since she's been in there. So I'm so thankful for that. She's literally dedicated. She is so dedicated. She works so hard. I just want to give her like a big shout out for that because this
Awesome.
girl
Yes, she does.
literally
Yes.
yeah.
stays inside Horizon Awards for hours, hours every day, every second. I'm like, girl, it's like 3 in the morning, it's like 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Like, why are you still waiting? She's like, girl, I need to get this.
She got
You,
that Horizon
she is
bug.
so dedicated.
Horizon
Like,
bug,
that's why I
right?
love
Yeah.
her so much. She never gives up. She's staying positive even though when I'm like so negative, she'll like fight my negative. Like, girl, stay positive. We got this. We got this. We got this. She is a backbone. Like Wayne, what he just said, she's literally a backbone for everything she does. So
Aw.
I
That's
love
awesome.
her. I want to give her her flowers.
Come on in
You
here, them
deserve
son. Come on in
everything
here.
great that
Aw.
comes
Come
your
on.
way,
Let's
girl.
get
You
some of that
deserve
love up in
everything
here.
great.
Thank you, Simone. Those words are so kind.
That's
Thank you.
good.
I appreciate everybody in here right now. I really do. My heart is so warm and full right now. Like I can't even express it at the moment. I'm just
Listen,
feeling really good.
keep on going with all of the amazing art that you do. Danica, being a person that has been here since almost the very beginning of Horizon, um, how do you feel with all of the great artists that are coming into the space?
I'm just so proud to see the growth. I love to see the space expanding. Growth for you is growth for me. It's growth for her. It's growth for all of us. You know, when one of us does well and we bring people to the platform, when you teach people how to build, when you inspire others, you are literally weaving the fabric of Horizon and the future of the metaverse. We're literally pioneers in every sense of the word, and I don't want you guys to take
Yes.
that lightly. You know, people like Mr. 1000 Tracks all around this place making music. I
Dude,
mean, doing
Yeah.
interviews. He's on his
Yes.
podcast. He's helping out with the filming. And he's just a great personality around the community, man. Somebody who's easily accessible, creating platforms for others. You know, we just around dopeness and just I don't even think we understand, how big it is to just be in rooms full of people like this. So just make sure you guys cherish each other and appreciate each other and keep giving these flowers because it's important. And if we don't give each other our flowers, who will?
Absolutely.
indeed,
Straight up.
Absolutely.
indeed. And those flowers can be given on December 9th. And on December 9th, Danica, what we ask people to do is to give
Right.
$10, or less, whatever, but whatever you have to your favorite creator. Those creators,
Mm.
they work a long time. They take out hours and sometimes days out of their lives to create these beautiful worlds for people to appreciate.
Right.
And for that, we ask that the community that supports you will support you. So we ask that in the season of giving that you give $10 to your favorite creator.
That'll be dope. I think
Dope.
so. Everybody like that? Anybody else like that? Giving some to your
Awesome,
favorite creator?
awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of unsung heroes, a lot of people who, they may not be monetized yet, or they just might, even though they may be monetized, they may not get the same looks as everybody else. So I think it's
Traction. Yep.
important for us to contribute to others, especially financially, man. It's hard out here. And if you got $10 to spare and you feel like blessing somebody, that's an awesome thing. Straight up.
Indeed,
All right,
indeed.
so can we start with the questions? I got some questions for
Yeah,
them, son.
please.
Oh, of
All
course.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, them some, right?
Yes.
Now,
Thank
how
you.
long have you been in here?
I've been in here since the beginning of this year. So
Wow.
January of 2023. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Headset still fresh. Okay. I thought you've been here
Still.
longer than that.
No, I just got it. I'm just now getting my feet wet. I'm just now, put my work out
Mm,
there. So I'm excited. When I first came in here, it was just to be nosy. I originally got the headset for my son back in Christmas. And as a mother, I got on here to see what he can get into. I discovered
mm,
Horizon Awards and I fell in love. And when I
Mm.
realized, this is not my headset, it's his, I waited about a week or two to decide whether or not I could really go without Horizon because I was in here faithfully for about 2 weeks. And I said, you know what, let me go
You
ahead
had the
and
bug.
order me one.
I
So I
know
went in.
so many people who did
Mm-hmm.
that, right?
Yeah.
They're on somebody else's headset, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's like, all right, I got to get in this. I got to go and get mine.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I did. I came in here and I just fell in love. I fell in love with the community, the social aspect, the gaming, the creativity behind that. I just came in here
Yeah.
to be a player. I never thought in a million years that I was a creator. Now
Okay,
publishing
that's my
debut,
next
my first
question.
art world. Yeah.
What inspired you to start creating?
So funny story is, when I first got on here, I was one of the unlucky ones who didn't have a condo. Back then when some people had the
Mm.
condo and some people didn't. But there was a way around that. Somebody had told me, even though you don't have a condo, you can get a house and you can furnish it, you can customize, you can do anything you want to it. I'm like, how do you do that? They're like, you build it. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to build. This, oh, you don't know how to build? You can win a house in bingo. So I was in bingo
Oh
for
yeah.
about a
Oh
month
yeah.
trying to win a house. I finally
I
won my
remember winning
house, and
before
I
no
finally
one
won my
got
house. And when I got the
houses.
house, I said, man, what am I gonna do? Because I don't know what to do. So I had to teach myself how to build, how to modify, how to add assets, and that's where it
Yeah.
took off. The very first asset that I made was a stove. I didn't have a stove in my house, so that's the first thing I built, and then
Mm.
it just went up from there.
Okay, so can you delve a little bit deeper into that, like from your journey from then starting until now, doing all of these crazy art pieces and adding
Uh-huh.
interactivity? What kind of propelled you forward this whole time and help you to evolve?
Well, I've always been a creative person. Maybe not in the aspect of paint to canvas or anything in tech because this is so new to me. This is not my lane. But I've always been a creative person. I do hair. I'm in the beauty industry. I'm in the
Hello,
medical field. But at the same
hello.
time, on the side, I do hair. You get creative with hair, with the style, the color, the cut. Then I transition over to nails, and then just with that small, I do custom press on nails. So just with that small canvas, I was able to create my own designs, artwork. So it just kind of aligned and it just kind of came over to Horizon. It went from just making sure that my windows are straight in my new house to, you know what? I want to make my own art piece to put on my wall. And
Mm.
the very first art piece that I actually made, I haven't even published it yet. It was actually a gift that I made for a friend of mine, D. He had requested, he had sent me an image on Google and he was like, can you make this for me? And I was like, yeah, let me try it. I just went ahead and matched the colors and put the primitive shapes together. And lo and behold, the picture came out damn near, a replica of it. And he was amazing.
Wow.
He was blown away. And, me not thinking anything because it comes so natural to me. I was like, you can't do this? Like, anybody can do this. He's like, no, you got something here. Like,
That's
you
right.
need to keep
Oh,
going. And I
okay.
was like, I'm going to keep going. This is fun. I like it. And then I come to find there's a whole community of creators and just like a whole new wave of a whole new lane, a whole switch of career, a whole bunch of opportunities that comes with being in this lane. And I'm just here for the ride and just to see where it takes me.
Mm. I know that's right. That's
Yeah.
awesome. You came from, I mean, you had, one of your creative outlets was doing nails and just making designs there. And
Yes.
then you found a way to like transfer that skill inside of the metaverse.
Hmm.
That's a true, like, organic horizon, almost Cinderella-esque story, right? It's like you tried the headset from somebody else, you came in here to mess around, you ended up playing bingo, you
Yes.
know, you got
Hmm.
your house. That's super, just a really organic, awesome story. And it's something that we can all relate to, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And
so how do you approach the balance between like your personal creativity and then engaging in the gaming community?
hmm. Well, I think I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
sure. Since we're fellow creators, right? And we're
Right.
kind of on like a gaming platform,
Hmm.
right? How do you approach the balance between like where you go with your creativity, but also engaging with this community?
So, well, when I first came on here, I was a player. I enjoyed the games, the social aspect. So I was able to
Hmm.
create and build beautiful bonds and friendship with people outside of just being creative. Then, along making friends, I met people who were creative and did scripting, and that sparked my interest even more.
Hmm.
So, just finding that balance to where I still have, time to play and hang out with those who don't necessarily create. However, but they found some interest in creating as well, so we were able to bond over that. Um, and just networking and getting to know others and joining projects and just having fun with it.
Yeah.
I think I'm still trying to find that balance because this is as even though I started creating a few months ago, this is my first actual published world of my own artwork, just all of my work.
Wow.
So I'm literally in the beginning stages of creating my portfolio in here.
I know that's right. And you're doing well. You're doing it well.
Thank
Is
you.
there anybody, any specific creator, or maybe just a world that a creator made that kind of helped to inspire this journey and just kind of the world that we're in now?
Oh man, there's so many. There's so many tonight.
Hmm.
Everybody's here is an inspiration, from the team that I'm on, We Brands, Wayne, Big Slay, Gemini, Hot Love, Unique, even Miss Melanin Pop, Spicy, Nuggies. Like there's so many people, even J Bay, everybody in here. Like I get inspired by everybody. I can't pick a favorite. Everybody added something to my inspiration and my motivation in here. So I can't narrow it down to one person. It's everybody that I've
Hmm.
ever came across and talked to. They have been a part of my journey and inspiration of mine.
Wow.
Hmm.
Now, son, I seen you. You kind of look like you wanted to step in. Was there something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, how inspired I am by all the art that you make, whether
Thank
it's from
you.
Metacella or all the art that you've shown me, behind the scene. Like you
Rising
are
Awards.
really coming up in this space, and we're just so excited to have you here. Your inspiration
Thank
to
you.
others, just like you have been inspired by others. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for this. If you
Thank
haven't
you.
come,
Thank you.
come on down.
Thank you for
Pieces of
having
me.
me. Thank you.
That's right. We're
Thank you
in
again to
pieces of
everybody.
me, all that in dim sums. New world showing some of these amazing pieces. Make sure you come down and check them out. Very, very, very beautiful world. I mean, and just like, can you explain to me? Because this is like, I think one of, I'm speaking for everybody in the room, and they haven't even
Mhm.
said it, but just from the reaction, the floor.
Oh man.
What inspired the floor?
Woo.
Because I was in here for about 5 to 10 minutes before I
Uh-huh.
realized, oh, that's your face. And it's
Right?
So
Amazing.
originally and MFC and originally the floor did not have my face on it. It was just the pattern of the aesthetics because of what is
Mhm,
called pieces of me and what inspired me to do that, to create this floor was, as you can see, is designed to be a floor. However, the sides are fading away into sides and pieces of me that represents me. We have
mhm.
poise, the portrait to the left, and then we have
Okay,
unapologetic, the portrait to the right. And this the center here just symbolizes me as pieces of me, as you're able to see pieces of me. um and when I first published the world, I would ask people, there is a bonus art piece in here because the floor itself is the art piece. And I would
that's right.
ask them, when you jump off the world, don't forget to look up, tell me what you see. And they'll jump off and they'll say, what am I looking at? I'm like, oh, they don't understand. I can't have
Right.
people understand my art. So every time I asked them to look up, they would say, what am I looking at? Oh, yeah, I see the pieces. I see a bunch of colors. I see black and white. So last night, I just sat there and I thought to myself, I don't like that reaction. It's my art.
Wow.
I love it, but I don't really like that reaction. Let me give them something to actually look at.
Right. Right.
So
Mm.
I
Mhm.
went ahead and just say, since the whole floor, this whole art piece is made out of a cube, I said, let me take advantage and do a pixelated art. And I just put my face together. And now when you fall and you look up, you see my face. So when I ask them, what do you see when you look up? They go, I see you. That's all I
That's
want to
right.
know. That's it. You see me. Regardless whether it's my face or my art, you see me. And that's all I want you to know.
That is crazy how, as a creator, we can just have a completely different purpose for a world, but then at the last minute, it's like
Mm-hmm.
something will strike you, something will hop into your brain, and it can literally be one of the most dominating factors inside a world, right?
Right, right.
That's just crazy how creativity works, especially when you already have just an amazing environment around something. That's why it's like I can never truly be done with the world because you never know what you can repurpose it for, the new
Yeah.
ideas that you can implement.
Mm-hmm.
We're always learning and getting more scripting, getting better at our art, and then you can come up with something creative like
I
this.
like
I
to
mean,
say,
this is really
Danica,
my favorite part of the world.
I like to say, good work is never done.
That's right.
Good work
Yep,
is
That's
never
right.
I
done,
agree.
regardless of whatever you're doing, whether it's a painting or you're trying to save the world. Good work is never done. And again, I always say, please continue doing that good work.
Thank
We have
you.
some amazing people in the room as well, Danica, as well
We
as,
do.
as Denzel. We got Davey in the room, Spicy Nuggets. Would love to have
Shout
you
out
guys
to
come up
Davy and
and and,
Spicy.
and talk about your favorite creators
Oh yeah.
that
Shout out to
that
the Limber
inspired you.
Challenge World.
Yes. We
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of old school people up in here. It's so great. Chili, how y'all doing? Hey, what's up, Kaya? It's awesome.
Brother
You
Chili
know,
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
it's not
Hey,
only
how y'all
about having
doing?
a world here, it's about the community as well. And without that community, you can't be supported. And without you creating, we can't support. So, we thank everybody in the community for all the hard work that they do, coming here every day, 24 hours a day, playing spades or playing, in the studio rapping or creating a show or creating art. We thank you. We thank you so much. As a creator myself, we definitely do thank you. Again, we definitely want people to come down, talk about some of the creators that influence you if you are a creator or if you're not a creator. There's so many stories I know of people who, just come on here to be inspired. They might be bedridden. They might have some kind of form of PTSD, all of those things. And there is a place here, a safe place. And we thank you again, all of the creators that pull this off and help people as they go along.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to Divine Intercession and
Oh,
MF Sun,
divine.
for even picking me and choosing me to be the highlight of this week. I really
I like
appreciate
that.
that. Big shout out and Danica for hosting this event for me as well. This is a major big deal to me.
And
But
my
especially to
pleasure.
MF Sun because he has created this amazing, event, this art pop-up weekly event that leads up to World Creators Day for December 9th, just to highlight up and coming new established artists like myself. Like, who do you know is doing that in here? I mean, if you I just
Mhm.
got to give you your flowers to MF
Oh,
Sun.
thank
Like,
you.
that's
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Period.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Mhm.
appreciate. Listen, yeah, as soon as I walked into this space, I knew that it could change the world, um, because there were so many lights, there were so many brilliant minds. Uh, I knew that one day somebody will be healed by this, and let me tell you, you guys are definitely doing it each and every
Oh,
day.
thank you. Thank you.
Indeed,
That's right.
indeed. Well, Dimsum, we're gonna ask some more
Yep,
questions of you
for
as the
sure.
night goes on. Please, everybody,
Thank you
enjoy
guys.
this beautiful art. We'd love for you to come up, talk to Danica, and talk about your favorite inspirations here in the metaverse. Please have
Oh
a
my
great time,
God.
everybody.
Thank you, Divine. Come here.
Hey, yay.
Hey.
Well, he called you guys out. Daydream, Davy, Spicy. You guys want to come up? No
Please come
pressure.
on.
All the pressure. No pressure. All the
David's
pressure.
like, oh, no, I'm not doing this. Listen,
Y'all look
Dream
cute with your
Davy,
pumpkin shirts on.
Dream Davy has one of the funnest games here. on Horizon. I really want him to come and talk about it. But
Mhm.
just look up his name and you'll see all of his great
Baby, you gotta
worlds.
hit him with that.
Same
You
as
don't
Spicy
know my
Nuggets,
struggle, stove.
one of the best scripters and game developers here as well. And we thank you so much for just being in the space. Hey, Davey, you are on mute.
I need some water, so
Yeah, I was in party only.
Oh, there
Spicy
you go.
version.
What's up,
Come on in here.
Daydream
Come on in here,
Davy?
Davey.
Oh man, what's up?
Come on in here, yo. So how long have you been on the platform, Davey?
January, 2022, December 2021, that area, that time
Nice,
frame.
nice.
Yeah.
And what's the
So,
name of the game? Your game that that is just a hit right now?
yeah, I think you're talking about the number challenge. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure
the
you're talking about
number
that.
challenge. Yes,
Yeah.
what a game! I've spent hours in there.
Oh man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm giving away a MetaQuest 3 for the month of October, so that's probably why it's so hot
Woo!
right now.
Right, right.
You
Let's
you know I
go.
took a
Let's
swing at it.
go.
I was like, oh man,
Oh
I just had to go and
man.
buy my own, bro. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But
Uh,
that's so dope that you're willing to just put
my
something
baby
like that
daddy,
on the
baby.
line.
yeah,
Along with your
for sure.
creativity, making something that's unlike anything else we've seen,
Bag is
and
much right
also
there.
giving somebody the opportunity who may not just truly have the
This my baby
funds to get
mom,
the
but this my
Quest
baby
3
dad.
right now, you
Hey,
know?
baby dad.
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
man. There's a
totally.
few people that's been in that world
Ooh,
for like over
ooh.
20 hours plus. You just dedication on trying to get that thing, man. But
Wow. And has anybody got it yet?
no, not yet. Not yet, man. Not
Wow.
yet.
Listen, if you have it, number challenge, go check it out. Hey, David, can you tell us like what are some of your major inspirations here in Horizon since you've been here?
Oh man. My
Give me like two.
inspiration,
Give me two. Give me like two people.
like as far as people or
Yeah,
worlds or
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, it
Maybe
doesn't matter.
$74.
Worlds, people, doesn't matter.
people. Let me think about it.
Maybe
Well,
$74.
as of right now, like my biggest inspiration is gonna sound cheesy, but it's
I'm in
spicy.
that
Like,
video and I got
she's very very
I got battle
talented.
with it.
Wow.
And
Yes,
like
That's
she
what's
oh,
up,
is.
Spicy.
yeah, yeah,
Super talented.
she keeps me on this platform. If it wasn't for her,
Let me see if
I'd
Chopper's still
probably
online
be
so I
on
can
this
go
thing like
play
one
the
day out the
video.
month. I wouldn't be on here that much. So
But
she's
listen, man, it's
my
all about
hugest
those
inspiration.
relationships and friendships, right? You
Yeah,
know, that
yeah,
it's not only about the creation of it, but it's just those relationships that you gain, and it's just awesome.
right, right.
So cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keeps you
you
going.
and Spicy are like peas in a pod, man. I don't see one of you without seeing the other. You're always
Yeah,
doing
man.
something
Yeah,
dope.
that's exactly
You know,
exactly
if
what
I
it
join
is.
in on either one of y'all, I know it's at least going to be something entertaining in that world. That's for
Indeed,
sure.
indeed.
I remember I
Man.
saw you guys over at the Jackie Chan movie. I
Oh
popped in on you
man.
guys. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Commentary. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
Daydream Davy. Now you've been, I mean, very, very important and integral to this community, not only through the things that you've put out yourself, but some of the collabs that you've worked on. Can you tell us about some of the collabs that you've just had a part in, some of the worlds that you've been able to work on?
Yeah, actually, when I first came in, um, I just built one world, and that one world is what made people more interested in collaborating with me. So I was more so like behind the scenes of like new coming builders. Like I'll go in on edit mode and I'll just help them like snap some stuff here together and
Hmm.
like teach them how to do some stuff, and then I'll bounce. And, like I wouldn't even consider myself as a collaborator. I'll once I do what I did on my part, whatever they wanted help with per se. Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, this is. So I didn't want the shine on me as an editor.
See, you
I was just, all
being
right.
modest, because that's the
Oh
definition
man.
of a collaborator right there.
Yeah, I'll
Somebody
be
that
like, you
comes
know
in,
what?
they
Yeah,
collaborates. But that's all right.
yeah,
Look, there's nothing wrong with being modest. You know what I mean? If that's your
yeah,
personality. But we want to make sure we give you your flowers. That's all I'm saying,
Indeed,
right? So
indeed,
yeah,
can you tell us
yeah.
about that first world that kind of got people to attracted to you?
Oh man, it's Davy's World. That was the first world that did it.
Davy's
That was
World.
that's the one
Hey,
that
Davy
set the
girl.
spark. That set the
Yes.
spark for me. Yeah.
Mm. And what's something that you think that that you build that kind of sets you apart from everybody, or is like one maybe your signature in this thing?
I think it's just my attention to detail more
Yeah.
so if anything. My ability to bring something from from the real world and like get it like at least 99% accurate within Horizon. I think that's what separates me from a lot of creators.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you,
Not
David.
separate, but as my specialty, as I should say. That's more so my specialty.
That's
Gotcha.
all right. Hey,
And how many
Yeah.
worlds do you have right now, Dave?
Um. So I have probably like 8 published. But I have a ton of worlds in my drafts,
I'm
just because
sure.
like
I'm
I
sure.
like babysitting like certain worlds. Like so right now, for the month of October, the number challenge is my baby, so that's getting all my attention right now.
mm-hmm.
My top two worlds is the number challenge and Crazy Eights. It's another game world that I have. It's a card
I
game.
told you about 9 times about
That's
taking
Mm.
awesome.
shorts out
So
the house.
yeah.
Well, listen, David, we thank you so much for
Where's
all
the
the
rest of
work
the
that you
pepper?
do here. And
Oh,
again,
Thank you,
December
man.
9th is all about your day,
my
just
name is
celebrating you
Jason
and all the accomplishments you do. And we're going to do this every single year because you're just going to get
Hey,
better and better as the
Danica.
days go
How are
along.
you
And we thank you.
doing? It's good to
Right
see
on.
Did
you.
you look
Right
up?
Good to
Did
on.
you
see you
look up?
too.
Did you
Thank
look
you,
up when you
man.
fell? Look up.
Somebody
Did
Oh,
you
was
look
just
up? Look
appreciate
up.
asking
you
me, they're like,
guys.
so how long have you been in the
Off the world.
metaverse? They
So,
asked. I
Well,
told
you
them,
know
what?
what? You should tell us all. Would you mind
yes,
grabbing the
indeed.
mic
Oh,
and telling everybody?
y'all
Man,
have
No
your
pressure.
thank you so much, Davey.
Yeah, thank you,
No,
son, and
Awesome,
Danica. I
awesome.
appreciate
Hey,
you guys.
thank you
no,
so much, David.
no. I just,
No pressure. No pressure.
oh
Pressure.
Uh,
yeah.
so, how long
It
have
was
you
just
been on
funny.
here?
Since Horizon was an island, so
That's right. You've been on
Well,
here a
right,
long
Idly,
time.
yeah.
Ada, just let you know we are live on Instagram and Facebook, and
Oh,
we
that's
are
so cool.
yes, and we are here celebrating one of the great artists here, all that and then some, with this
Mm.
amazing pieces of work that she has here, all celebrating World Creator Day, December 9th.
Yes, yes. This is
Awesome, awesome.
gorgeous. I love this place.
Awesome. Again, if you come down here to Pieces of Me, don't forget to fall off of the edge and look up because you'll see something just as beautiful as these other pieces that she has here.
That was
So
crazy.
all that and then some. Check it out. Check it out. Check it
I'm not trying to
Hello.
be a model. I'm not trying to be.
Okay. I just saw. Oh, I guess he left. He left fast. I just saw Lawnmower Man.
He probably jumped off.
That's all
But
right.
listen, Danica, so tell me about your experiences here in the metaverse. Like, what are some of the people that you've come across that you just never thought that you ever would in life? Like, I'm sure you've had those kind of experiences.
Did you look up?
Um, to be honest, you know what I find? I find most people in here are very much
This is wonderful.
just people, and that's something I always keep, you know, in mind when I talk to people and when I hang out with them.
But Jay, can I take a picture with
We're
you though?
all
Oh,
very
okay.
much alike. We all do the same things. I don't really look at anybody as like superhuman
Hmm.
or that much different. So when I came in Horizon, it was pleasant to get to see the human side of
Take it
everybody. I
warmer with
think
mine.
most gaming platforms I go on, it's very quick or very
Okay. Thank
superficial, or you
you.
just get the kind of
I'll tag you.
asinine version of people. And in Horizon, especially when you're a part of the community, we tend to like
I play
go a
all
little
day.
deeper and just create
You look
real
nice
bonds.
though.
I've
You
met
look
a lot of
so.
people in here who,
I can't hear
they're
you,
very
Dave. You
much
better
like
tell them to
family
make
to
this
me.
quest 3
We've grown very close.
with
People
some
who I would do
bass.
things for in the real world if they needed me. And I don't think I've really been able to make that bond on any other platform like that. You know.
That is
Shout out
great.
Jay Vanity. I see Jay Vanity in the
Hey,
building.
Jay Vanity,
Dollar
Jay
Beezy
Vanity.
back there.
Oh, Dollar. Okay, we got to have Jay Vanity up in here. Jay Vanity, please come up in here. One of my favorite furniture builders, I tell you, in probably
Hi.
all of my worlds, I probably have something of Jay Vanity. Jay Vanity, man, thank you so much for coming through. Just start off by telling people who you are and what you do here in the metaverse.
So, everybody, my name is Jay Vanity Upton, the only Upton in the metaverse. And when I
Hey.
first
Hello.
started, when it first started, it was furniture and making assets for a lot of people, and then bringing a lot of people together. And then, as soon as the asset library came about, I kind of scaled back a little bit and started doing production and giving stages for all
Oh
the
yeah,
metaverse artists and creators out
and
here
clubs too.
who
Can't
have
forget about the clubs that she's done.
and
Yeah.
clubs too, and providing that different level of experience for everyone to be immersed in the metaverse.
Yes, that's awesome. And Jay, how long have you been here?
Oh my god, I think a
Since
year or
slavery.
two ish.
Oh, nice.
I lost count. One or
Nice,
two.
nice. And,
Yeah.
and what are some of your biggest inspirations here? Like, what are some of the biggest creators that you have looked up to and said, "Hey, I want to be like that," or some
The one right
inspiration?
here next to me, Danica, the first
Hey.
world I came into. And then from there, it was Black Harley and then Hardy West. And then just meeting new people and having them inspire me to just keep creating different and abstract art and work for them. And just knowing that they all love it. That's really it.
And you
Well,
do
listen.
great work. You're
Yes, we.
awesome.
Thank you
Yes,
so much. And
totally.
so do you, Danica.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's
We
been
love the
dope
work that you
ever
guys
since
do.
I met you, just watching your progression. Just seeing
Thank
you be
you.
just kind of like a fly on the wall to then seeing you kind of unleash your personality on the community and on the world, and then just seeing your creativity flourish alongside that. I mean, you become, a really important staple to the community for what you do, how outspoken you are, all the assets that you give people, the creativity, and like you said, giving a platform to other people now.
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
all you
You're
gotta
evolving.
do. And then with all the tri meshes coming out, I've been kind of like working with some of our other top creators and kind of seeing what they've been doing because some people are in that creator program, so it's giving
Hmm.
me more motivation. And when you see those tri meshes and what people are gonna do,
Yep.
it is out of this world. And all I gotta say is King Patrick got something so crazy. It's not even. It's out of this world. Like
Listen, wow,
Mm,
that's all. If Jay Vanity says it's crazy, it's got to be crazy.
it's
yeah,
gonna be more immerse than more than what we've been seeing from like the small little updates of like soapstone and stuff like that. Like when you see how much utilization and all the new features are coming out soon, it's just gonna blow everyone out of the water, and we're just gonna be skyrocketing our ideas even more.
that's right.
Awesome,
The
awesome,
creativity is
awesome.
about to take a jump forward. I think, it's important if you consider yourself a creator, if you consider yourself somebody who, you want to keep advancing in this space, start to learn how the tri-mesh works. Start to
Mm.
get yourself on Blender, Unity, Shapes XR if you need to, SketchLab, Gravity Sketch, and just further your craft because all creation isn't going to just be done in here from now on, right? We're going to have other platforms where we're going to be just expanding. One world that I can speak on that I got a chance to see today that's using the new features, make sure you check out Infinity by Junior VR.
Ooh, yep, yep. He
It's
got a party
beautiful.
tonight, huh? Right? It's a party gonna be popping off tonight, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
DJ by Two Wavy, that's going on right now. Make sure you stop by here before you stop by there. You know what I mean? Come,
Right, right.
come get your hang out before you go in. Get your thing out, right?
Indeed. Listen, we're gonna bring back um all that and dim sum. Ask a few more questions, and we'll probably be here for another 10, 20 minutes. If you guys want to come out and just shout out your favorite creators, I would love to have you come out and do that. All that and then some. Let me go grab her real quick, and we'll ask her a couple more questions.
Jay Vanity, thank you so much. Keep doing your awesome stuff. I want to just keep seeing you evolve and, butterfly out and branch out. Keep teaching others, inspiring others.
Always.
When I see your works, they always inspire me because you always make something that's just different than what everybody else is making. So you make
Thank
sure you
you.
keep doing that.
Thank you. It was nice seeing you again, Danica.
Yeah, good to see you too. Much love.
Always.
Make sure you guys check out Jay Vanity's stage. What's the Jay Vanity? What's the stage world? I'm sorry, before you leave, what's that world that you have that you kind of made inspired from the Rihanna performance?
So that one was the Rihanna halftime Super Bowl.
Oh my God,
Identical.
it's
I
spot on.
didn't. And then I actually just got done doing Beyonce's Renaissance.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Oh
Check that
man.
out.
I know you went crazy on that. Make sure
Oh
you guys
man.
check that out. You heard it, Jay Vanity. All right, let's get all that and dim sum over again.
Okay, okay.
Just trying to rest my
Thank you, Jay.
eyes.
Yeah, oh, this side, my side, your
Oh,
side.
yep.
Okay,
I can get on
okay,
this
okay.
side. Okay. Yo, my heart is just so warm and full tonight. Like, man, I'm on a high right now. I'm so the adrenaline rush is crazy.
That's what it's all about. Then I feel like,
Yeah,
you know what, our job is done because we wanted to make sure that you felt love tonight and
I did. I
that you
did.
were heard and that you were seen. And I mean, even if you look around the room right now, it's not even a comparison to all the people that have like flown through this thing within like the last hour or two we've been in here hanging out.
Absolutely.
And everybody's just been enjoying and appreciating your work. And I think it's dope that the MF Sun is just giving this platform just so we can all make sure that we show love to each other, make sure that you see
Mhm.
something that you might not have seen. I hadn't come in here before today, and I'm so glad that I got to like witness this. It's inspiring on an art level, on a
Thank you.
creativity level, on a fellow creator level, you know,
Yeah.
truly beautiful.
Thank you
Now,
so much. Mhm.
I mean, you've been in here under a year and you've been able to accomplish this. What's maybe some words of encouragement that you can give to somebody who may never have picked up the building tools and, you know, and how can you really just tell them how, you know, they can do it too?
Like I tell my friends who are discouraged and who don't even have interest in building, but learn to have interest in building is just try it. You never know. Like the ideas are endless in here. Whatever you can think of, you can create. If you like I don't know how to describe it. Like art, just art is your own way of is your way of expressing. It could be
Mhm.
anything you want, truly anything you want. Um, I just say don't be scared and just try it out. You just never know, you know.
Yeah.
And Meta Horizon is so amazing. They have a tab on here where it has a whole video tutorial, and that's how I truly learn using the tools that we do have in here is by watching the two introduction tutorials they had on here in your creative tab, and it teaches you how to put pieces together, blocks together using the snap tool, the simple basic skills in building, and
She's
then
gonna
from there
interview.
I just took off. So it's really all about yourself. Just stay consistent, don't give up. Don't be afraid. And just try it out. You never know. So don't knock it till you try it.
Absolutely.
Hello. That's great advice.
Yeah.
Come on now. Now, looking ahead, what's some of your goals for the future creatively?
My goal is to continue to build my portfolio, continue to grow, to expand my brand, to reach out to outside of Meta Horizon. Actually, just being able to showcase my talent and hopefully, you know, bring their art into Horizon who's not in here because I feel so blessed and honored to be able to grow with Meta Horizon since we are in the beginning stages. So I'm just excited to what's
Hmm.
to come in the near future. And yeah, I just want to be able to grow, network, be around the right people, um, who motivates and inspires me and pushes me as I hope I can do for them.
Hello. All right. So, one of my last questions I got for you: what's a way that you practice either in here or in real life to just keep you pushing forward and keep you so motivated? Because you got so many encouraging words, so many, you know, things that you said to help others and tell them how to get in here. But what's something that you use to kind of pep you up and keep you thriving in here? Because some people, you know, they hear the positivity, but they sometimes think it's, oh man, that's just they're just saying that. That's not really how they do it. How do you keep yourself motivated?
Um, well, what motivates me is, creating art is therapeutic. It's my getaway. Everybody goes through things and deal with real life stuff. So when we get on the game set or the headset, it's kind of like an escape, but at the same time, it allows me to create. A lot of times when you see me online, you just see me as active. And it's not because I just turn off my location, I'm really in build mode, creating,
Hello.
you
What's going
know.
on, Miss Lady? How you
And
doing?
I
I like
like
your
to just be
outfit.
around people who is
What's up,
like-minded
Lucy?
as well, and we could vibe off each other and create something beautiful. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing the final product of something you create. You spent hours, days creating, like there's some sort of satisfaction out of that just gives me this high of dopamine that just it just fills me,
Mm.
so that's what keeps me motivated. I'm gonna continue to do anything that makes me feel good and allows me to become a better version of myself every day.
Mm. Okay, my last question. So you've spoken about what you have planned for the future. You spoke about what motivates you now. If you could talk to yourself pre-Horizon Worlds, pre just getting to use this creativity like you do now, what's one or two sentences that you would tell your old self about what's to come?
What I would tell myself is, what took you so long? I've always heard about the Oculus. I've always seen it. But like I said, being in this digital art world, I mean, just in digital, this tech lane, this is so new to me. This is not my background. So if anything, I would tell myself, believe in what I'm hearing when they say tech is the future, tech is the new wave. So if anything, I wish I was able to hop on board sooner rather than later. But I'm glad I'm on it now, and it's only up
Hmm.
from here.
It's
Let's
only up
go.
from here. You
Hmm.
heard it. MF Son, anything else you want to come in and say? And,
Man,
and
what
before
a
you, I'm
great
sorry, before you do that,
Yeah.
thanks.
thank all you guys for coming through.
Yes, thank
Oh
you
Dev, I
man,
see
everybody
you
that
thank
over
came
there.
you.
out.
I
Thank
see
Thank
you
you
What's
so
up,
over
you.
there. You
man?
know
much.
what I'm
Good
saying? Much love
makeup.
to
Yeah.
you. I
I
always
remember
see you
you
getting
too,
on
man.
live doing your thing. I definitely got to
Appreciate you.
meet you in person one day. Shout out Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou is
Indeed.
frequent all the talk shows in this thing. She's always making sure to be heard and letting
Hmm.
out her opinions and just being a very vocal person in the community, man. So we appreciate
Indeed.
you
Shout
guys for
out.
being here. Shout out Jay Bay. Jay
Yep.
Bay is
Shout out J
always in the
Baby.
room.
Bay.
Baby.
Yep.
Big
Lord
component.
Jules. DJ Lord
And
Jules in the
Jules.
Bang, bang,
house. Yep.
Come on.
bang.
Oh
Hey.
That's
man.
in the
And
Big
Jules. Can't
shout
building.
forget
out.
about Jules. I
Can't
Indeed.
love
forget about it.
always linking up with you guys on the Black Folks Talk podcast, man. We have some great, in-depth, productive, conversations in that thing. MF Son.
Listen, man, you hit it all. All different types of things here, whether it's art or podcasting or just world hopping. It's just amazing community here, and we are to our. This is our second week, and we have about 6 more to go before December 9th. And trust me when I mean the people, the art, the worlds that you're about to see over the next couple of weeks are going to blow your mind, just like it did this week and just like it did last week.
Let's
Hello.
go.
Yep.
All right. So with that, that's the end of our segment. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for coming through and watching. Thank all of you who
Hey,
came through this spot
Hey.
to check out and show
Hey.
love to all that and them some. As you can see, her
And
art,
then
her
some. All right, and
creativity, her
then some.
personality, she really
Hey.
is all that and them
and
some.
then
We thank
Oh,
you
some.
so
thank
much.
Definitely.
you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Shout out to
Thank you so
Danica
much.
City and MF Sun again. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody that came through.
Indeed.
Stay
And a
We
tuned.
shout out
Stay
for
appreciate you.
tuned.
Divine Intercession. Thank you so much
Yep.
for all your help.
Divine in the
And
session.
yes,
Okay.
indeed, indeed. Listen, we're gonna have another great, exciting show for you next week. And please go to T-Bot, look at all of the great content that we have on there, and all
What
the
up?
great
Not that.
people that come together to make our shows. Drew, we thank you so much for coming out. Drew is our camera guy, and we thank you so much for what you do. And Ashley Bashy, shout out to you as well. So listen. Have a
Hey,
great
is
night,
that Ashley
everybody. And
Bashy?
as I always
All
say,
right,
be
Ashley.
safe in those
What's up,
meta
baby?
streets and be kind.
Kind and be
Check y'all later.
kind.
Peace out.